If people are less than 3 minutes, it will help others. Nigel Huddleston.
Madam Deputy Speaker, if we're asking the NHS to be speedy and agile, I'm sure we can do so today in the House. I'm glad today to stand to talk about the great British institution that is the NHS and how we can improve and protect it under this plan. And of course, we do need to constantly transform and improve the NHS as our population grows and ages and treatment costs soar as we discover new but ever more expensive ways to treat previously untreatable diseases. Now, in Worcestershire, our acute hospitals are under immense pressure, with 10,500 A&E visits in January alone, and overnight bed occupancy rate of 93.7%. And this fits into a wider national trend of a 28% increase in hospital admissions over the last decade, and an NHS in England that deals with 1.4 million patients every 24 hours. And this is where the 10-year plan really comes in, with a £20.5 billion cash increase, funding on primary and community care increasing by £4.5 billion a year by 2022 or 2023-24, and an ambitious target to make sure that in 10 years' time, 55,000 more people will survive cancer each year. And my ask of the Minister is that as we increase this funding, please can Worcestershire get its fair share. But of course, it's not all about hospitals and it's not all about funding. And I welcome the renewed focus on prevention, which of course we all need to take some personal responsibility for, as do the food and drink manufacturers as well as advertisers. And I welcome the renewed focus on mental health and the parity on mental health, £2.3 billion in extra funding, which will give 350,000 more children and 370,000 more adults the support that they so desperately need. And in contrast to the Honourable Member for Central Ayrshire, I welcome all the changes that we will have with digital and technology investment, which isn't to replace humans, but to be able to enhance their productivity. And I think that's a fantastic improvement that we should all welcome. Madam Deputy Speaker, I will keep my comments short. I have further comments to make. I'm sure I can write to the Minister, and I'm confident, as always, he will respond.